Hello and welcome back to K-pop Appreciation. My name is Simon, and today we'll be appreciating Dreamcatcher's Piri. For those of you new to the channel, this isn't a first-time reaction or anything like that. I have watched this video, heard the song many times already. What we're going to do here instead is watch the video. Well, we're going to watch Piri twice, okay? We're going to watch the official music video the first time through. I won't pause or anything. We'll watch it without interruption. I might make a comment here or there. And then the second time I watch it, we'll watch the dance performance version. Okay, and for that viewing, that second viewing, I definitely will pause, to share my thoughts and opinions and my appreciation of the music, the choreography, the wonderful talented girls of Dreamcatcher, etc. Okay, yeah, pretty easy stuff. So Piri is an older Dreamcatcher song, not too old. It's came out February of 2019. All right. I wanted to get to this video and cover it on my channel and talk about it on my channel because Dreamcatcher's new song is coming out very soon. I think it's called Boca. And I'm really excited for that. Like, my body is ready. So, and I really want, on this channel, and I'll link it in the description below, on this channel, I've covered other Dreamcatcher songs, especially in this arc, because they have like this meta story arc to it, mythology, whatever. Yeah, and I want to get to Piri, and I'm going to take my time with Deja Vu. For those of you new to K-pop, Deja Vu is the next title track after Piri. I think they came out with that in the fall. Yeah, it was like September, I think, of 2019. Anyway, but Piri's a great song. I love Piri. The video is really cool. I'm going to warn you, if you're afraid of dolls, you probably don't want to watch this part. Okay, so anyway. All right, let's just get right to it. Here's Dreamcatcher's Piri. Oh, a Piri, by the way, is it's a type of Korean flute or pipe. Okay, it's a musical instrument. I have the subtitles on. Yes. Okay. That's Yoo-hyun. Wow! I love that opening. And this formation right here. Just the way how it starts, not your typical K-pop song, as expected of Dreamcatcher. So one theory for the video is that they're stuck in this nightmare realm, or the six girls are trying to get their friend out. She's stuck, and they've entered the nightmare realm to get her out. One theory. Alright, here's our chorus. Again, typical Dreamcatcher sound. That guitar, the drums. Oh, especially the drums back there, right there. And you hear that flute in the background too. So this is Gayeon here, their youngest. She normally doesn't rap, but she did it here. And now here's Dami, the rapper. Handong. It's Jiyu, the leader. Wait, yes? Yeah. Oh, the dolls! Creepy dolls! That's creepy. Sua's in the... That's Sua's voice right now, their main dancer. Right there. I just love how there's all this stuff going on in the background. And it perfectly, it's so in sync with their song and their voices. and their outfits for the video are stunning. Dreamcatcher never disappoints in that regard, in my opinion. Their stylist is on point. Oh, this is... Wait, is this... Oh, no, that's Guyon. Earlier was... You saw Shion, who was blonde. Ah, it's a cool effect. It's a beautifully shot video, and as typical with Dreamcatcher. I mean, what from You and I, even like their older stuff, like whether it Chase Me, Fly High, and their most recent song Scream, which I think is their most gorgeous video yet. No, but yeah, again, I'm not surprised when it comes to Dreamcatcher. All right, I'm going to talk and I'm going to multitask here. So, yeah, I mean, again, if you're new to K-pop, this is not your typical K-pop sound, okay? And yeah, you know, this is definitely like K-pop rock adjacent, and it's definitely a thing for them.
Want to go to the Grammys?
There we go. Do I want to go to the Grammys? Maybe. No, not really. So I hate those. I hate American award shows. It just makes me ill. So hold on for a second. All right, let me just go back. Perfect. And yeah. So good. Yeah. Preparing for recording this today to share with all of you, I was really torn on which dance video to use. There's another one, and that one they're in a smaller room, and the camera work's kind of funny. The camera work on this one that we're gonna watch it's okay. It's not terrible. I have some certain issues with it. Like when Dami raps, like they zoom in on her face, and then like, you know, it's like it's not out of focus. I don't know. It was just a little weird for me, but I'm not gonna complain too much. All right, there we go. Hold on, just keep it there. Yeah. No, Piri. Great song. I remember that's when I really started to pay. I mean, I started to pay attention to Dreamcatcher when they came out with You and I, and you know, and then with You and I, you had What, and then which was, you know, that was later in 2018. This is closer to the beginning of 2019, and I remember that's when I started to become really invested in them, like emotionally invested. It's the first K-pop group. I think I mentioned this on my other Dreamcatcher videos. Like I really want them to win on a music show. You know, because in Korea, for a K-pop group, you know, there are all these music shows they can go on. You know, for marketing purposes, it's good promotion, and yeah, and they could win. And that's when I started to really get emotionally invested, because they haven't won a music show yet. You know, so I'm hoping. They should have won for Scream. I'm a little bitter about that, to be honest. Yeah, hopefully for this next song, this Boca song they're coming out with, it should be good. Anyway, but to Piri, yeah, that beautiful flute you hear in the middle of like the guitar and the drum fills and everything. It kind of echoes their sweet harmonizing. You got this effect where, man, because you think that flute should not work. It really shouldn't, but it does. And you're like, okay, you know. So they've been using the same producer for a while now, and I think this producer, I forgot the guy's name. Starts with an O, or it's a girl or a team, and he, she, they. I think their producer has pretty much nailed down like what Dreamcatcher is capable of in terms of their sound. You know, so they do it very well. So I really want to show you this choreo. I remember when Piri came out, I was really hooked on watching every single performance. Because Dreamcatcher never disappoints. They're very disciplined, in my opinion. And that's a very odd compliment. Because, I mean, all K-pop groups, when they do their choreography, there's a level of discipline and work ethic that goes into it, right, to get the proper quality out of the performance. But with Dreamcatcher, I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say like, oh yes, they're the best dancers ever. Things like that are heavily subjective. But in terms of dancing to the music they perform to, I don't think any other group or any other dancer, like from other groups, could dance to Dreamcatcher's music as well as Dreamcatcher does. Does that make sense? Excuse me. I think it does. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Let's just watch it right now. Unmute. Oh, cool thing about this version of the video. The subtitles are a little bit more accurate. I think they flow. They read better. They read smoother. And they whoever subtitled this put in the name of the person singing, which is nice and convenient. So. I love that. So Jiu, who's looking at us at the camera, she is the leader of the group. I just love that stare. So the one bad thing about this version, like, you can't see the other three girls in front of Sua. Okay, oh, now you can. Okay, but I love that formation they go into. It's that sound effect that and like they go in this thing, and you're like, what is this? Is some sort of like, like performance right, like dark right? There's a K-pop reactor. I really enjoy him. His channel is called Mind of Mando, and he calls Dreamcatcher his Dark Queens or something like that. These are our Dark Queens, and he's right, Yeah, that sound, and like this weird formation they get to, and then Jiu looking at you, saying something almost sinister, okay. And then here, boom. I love Sua's expression. I'm a little biased. I've got a soft spot for Sua because she's so loud and crazy. Yeah. Okay, but here, okay. So yeah, you see him, do that. They're in a vertical line. Now this part, not hard. There's there's some timing involved, but I don't know. Because of that intro, and then they go into this domino thing. Oh, and did you see the hands earlier? Where it was like a, hold on. Right, bam, right there. How they shoot up. It's such a cool effect. There's a group called Everglow. They had a choreo for their song Bon Bon Chocolat, where it's similar. Yeah, there's a number of groups that do this, and I'm a sucker for stuff like this. I love it. Bam, 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 bam. See, I mean, you have to forgive me. We're only the first 14 seconds of the song and fixating on this because it's just really cool to watch. That flute, the subtle guitar. Here we go. Stop. Let's stop for a second. Okay, so this is one of their performance outfits. They have a really pretty outfit where I think they're in purple. Or no, it's in blue, I think. And yeah, but this is the red and black. I really like so in the front here is the Mangne, their youngest, Gayan. And she's got like this really long handkerchief looking thing draped over her right arm. It's like a half cape or a quarter cape. Dami, who's to Gayan's left, she's the rapper. She's the one with the short hair. She's got like this cape on. I'm sure it's a half cape or a full cape. Depends on the outfit. Yeah, but the styling is I'm not a big fashion whore or anything like that. Okay, I'm a guy. I'm just a regular dude. I mean, I know how to color coordinate, and that's pretty much to the extent of it without embarrassing myself. I can color block, but yeah, but I was like, wow, the stage costumes are fantastic. Oh yeah, and Xion is sorry. The girl up towards the front to Gaion's right, who has blonde hair, that's Xion, and she's their main vocalist. She's their power vocalist. Watch Sua here. Right there. That it's so earlier I said, I really appreciate their discipline. And, like the formation's very tight. Everything's, they're in sync, typical K-pop, right? Nothing surprising there. But what the tone of the song, dun, 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 the moves are very sharp. But right here, with her right arm, boom, how she just flows with that right like that. I just thought it was it's a nice juxtaposition. The song for me, it's very edgy, or very like it's very primal sounding. So the moves are very clean and like knife-like almost. But then like so Sua there is in the front. To her right, I think that's Yuhyun. I always get Yuhyun and Jiyu. Sometimes I have to really look. They have similar faces. I think that's Yuhyun. And Sua's left is Handong, their Chinese member. Hold on. Yeah. Oh no, it's Jiyu. Yeah. Yeah, it's Jiyu. Okay. Handong in the center. Donnie. I like how they translate there, blow the pipe. It's for a non-native speaker of Korean. It's like, oh, okay, That move right there, when they go, oh, the second time, I think. Oh, no, right there, that's cool. Yeah, when they have both their arms down, and their hands outstretched, and and they kind of like they do like that wave, that slight body roll. Again, you think a body roll should not work at this point of the music, but it does, and it's amazing. Excuse me. I love that transition. So the drum stops, and then you hear Guy go, like that. It's really, I think it's badass sounding. It's kind of cool. And that flute, that woodwind, whatever it is. Da 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 da. Oh man, she I was shocked the first time. I was like, wait, is that Guyon rapping? Is she rapping? Good for her. I love the I don't know if subtle is the right word, but the timed placement of the guitar, as she's rapping, and I think that guitar will still be there when Dami does it as well. Right there. No, I came in too early. Yeah, he's Dami. See what I mean? It didn't focus really well. That was my one. I was kind of peeved about this video. So I was like, damn it. Sua, here we go. That fluidity. Just the way how I shouldn't just be like focusing on Sue. I'm sorry, it's kind of hard not to. But again, so the other two ladies. So what? That's it's Handong again, and wait, I don't think that's G. That's on her right, because that girl's purple hair. That's so it's Yuhyun. Yeah. Now not Sua. Jiyu has she's now in between Sua and Yuhyun. Okay. Doesn't help it. For me, those two girls look alike. That arm move with that right arm. never noticed how pretty that. I think it's a piano or keyboard that's playing as when Sua comes in with her part. It's right here. Yeah. So it's a pretty counterpoint. Back to our drum. Tick, 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 tick. Oh. So I'm not a big like metalhead or anything like that. Well, growing up in the '80s, I did appreciate like classic rock. Led Zeppelin comes immediately to mind. Listened to a lot of Led Zeppelin back in high school because my friends exposed me to that. And especially like, and then you go to like '80s rock as well. And then I being a typical American teenager back then in the '80s, I consumed my fair share of pop music, and I'm a sucker for pop rock as well. And this is K-pop rock, really. I mean, they straddle both genres, or they've combined both genres very well, in my opinion. Especially with this song, like some other Dreamcatcher songs, you could tell like the rock element is more heavy, or it's definitely the dominant. The dominant form in whatever in particular song. I would say "Chase Me." They have a song called "Chase Me." I would say the rock elements in "Chase Me" pretty much overpower the pop elements. My opinion. That's a subjective opinion. I'm sure there's an Insomnia out there that may disagree with me. If you're new, by the way, Insomnia is a term for their fan club. Yeah, their fandom name. But yeah, and like with You and I would say there's almost a better balance, but I would still say with You and I there's a little bit more rock in there. Again, subjective opinion, but for Piri, I think it's perfectly balanced. There's enough poppy elements in there to draw in the general audience that maybe shies away from like hard heavy rock sounds. I think it's the flute that does it. For me, now that I'm talking to you, I'm just thinking about it. So, all right, sorry. Oh. I just realized I have yet to appreciate Xi'an's solo song that she came out with back in like earlier this year, called Paradise. Right? Is it called Paradise? I forgot. I'm so embarrassed. Yeah, beautiful song. I need to do that one. It's a pretty bridge. Again, they can sing. It's not just like shock value here. It's like, oh, we're K-pop rock adjacent, so it makes us unique and stand out. This is the only thing that makes us stand out now. They dance, they sing very well, very good vocals. They have a lot of covers on their official YouTube channel. Their company releases a lot of covers, them doing covers of other songs, singing other songs, and they do a fantastic job. I like their ending formation because it's asymmetrical, because you got Jiu off to the right there, I like that because sometimes sometimes some groups, and you can't blame them. You want to go for like the symmetrical ending, right? Everyone's in place, it looks perfectly balanced, and you don't need to do that all the time. There's seven of them. What was it? There's a group called Oh My Girl, and I think their song, the fifth season, they end kind of the same way. It looks a little lopsided. I think it's that song. Can't remember. I always like little stuff like that. Anyway, well, listen, I'm hitting the 25-minute mark. Thank you so much for spending the past 25 minutes with me. Okay, if you're a Dreamcatcher fan, if you're Insomnia, I will definitely appreciate their song. So usually when a new song comes out, I usually like to wait a week before I record my thoughts and appreciate the video on this channel. Okay, I don't know if I can wait a week for their new song, which comes out next week. So right now it's August 13th, when I'm gonna upload this, and their new song comes out on the 17th of August. I may get to that song by 7 days from now, which would be the 20th of August. If I can wait that long, we'll see. Anyway, well, listen, thank you so much for your time. Still crazy out there, so be safe, wear a mask, social distance if possible. I'll catch you all later. Until then, be good to each other. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.